Well, what up, YouTube? Thanks for joining me. This is March 23rd and March 30th New Comic Book Day hauls. Plus, I'm going to reveal the grades I got on these two beautiful keys. So hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment. Boom. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Daryl Undefined 424. We're back with my comic book haul, new book day hauls for the last 2 weeks, because last week we were busy with my wife's birthday celebrations and whatnot. So this is the pile for the last 2 weeks, if you can imagine. That's a big haul. Not too bad, but anyways, bad news first. I've decided to forego my Artgerm submissions to CGC for his their private signing that they're hosting. I even had my window bags prepped, my signature window bags prepped, but 4 books. Exchange rate the way it is, $500 Canadian, not worth it for 5 books. And I probably might end up spending way more than 500 because of the shipping part. Anyways, let's get into March 23rd New Comic Book Day haul, and then we'll discuss, or I'll reveal the grades to the two CGC books. That was actually my first submission. 2 books sent through Express Tier via Kevin the Comic Doctor out in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. I'll link him down below, and I'll post the thumbnails of the videos that my books were featured in. Anyways, so March 23rd, first book, Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, issue 3. I'm going to blow through this because had a problem with the first recording, feeding back on the microphone, but hopefully this is much better. 3 books, second print of Amazing Spider-Man 88, second prints. So last week there was a lot of second prints, actually. Avengers Forever, issue 4. Got Ben Reilly, issue 3. Devil's Reign, Villains for Hire, issue 3. Devil's Reign X-Men, issue 3. Got here some second prints, Reckoning War, Alpha, issue 1. Second print of that. We got a second print of Mary Jane and Black Cat, Beyond tie-in. Also a second print. We've got new miniseries, Venom Lethal Protector, number 1. X Deaths of Wolverine, number 5, conclusion. This miniseries. Got X Lives and X Deaths, second print, number 1. Some variants. The Jurgens cover. Ben Reilly, issue 3. We got Devil's Reign, Villains for Hire, Nakayama. I actually like this cover quite a bit. Got X Deaths, issue 5. Gotta get me my variants. Anyways. I forgot who this was by. Anyways, Venom Lethal Protector #1. We got Sienkiewicz cover. We got Batman Detective Comics 1058. I love that bullet hole right there. This is a ratio. This is a Declan cover. 1 in 25. Ben Reilly, issue 3. That was last week's. So that concludes last week's. Let's get right into March 30th. All right. Let's do this. First things first, Hulk, issue 5. We've got Iron Fist, #2. Lionel Yu cover. Got Dark Ages. I think this is the conclusion to Dark Ages. Right. Moving on. Miles Morales Spider-Man. Issue 36. We've got Silver Surfer Rebirth, issue 3. Main cover. Like that. Galactus, Nebula, Thanos. This is a Ron Lim cover. Cool. Just noticed that. One of my favorites, In Hyuk Lee. Wicked cover. He also did the Carnageized, or Carnage Forever variant. The conclusion to the Beyond story arc and the conclusion of this Amazing Spider-Man volume. Before they launch the new Amazing Spider-Man starting at 1 again. Spoiler, new villain. This story arc I'm excited about. This is the John Boy main cover, Shadow War. I like how it's gonna span different titles. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Here we go. Mortal X-Men. I think this is the last main cover before I jump into some variants. This is a wraparound cover. Mortal X-Men #1. Got Miles Morales 36. Got the Carnage Forever variant, a Tyler Kirkham cover. Beautiful cover. Absolutely beautiful cover. Check that out. That's awesome. Another In Hyuk Lee, as I mentioned earlier. The Carnage Forever variant. We've got a Ruan cover, silk. And we've got not one, but 2 Gleason webhead covers. Love it. Love it. Anyways, let's continue. One of these, I think I'm gonna. They're in pretty good condition that I think I'll throw them into a pre-screen that hopefully I'll be able to. My eyes won't fail me when I prejudge these books I'll submit for a 9/8 pre-screen. Anyways, we've got a Noto, the Quiet Council variant, for Immortal X-Men. Okay. Last two books here. And this is the Vega variant. Oh, it's awesome cover too. If you can tell, I collect for art and story. It's just me. Aren't we attracted to all the pretty things? Anyways, Bogdanovich variant cover for Shadow War Alpha. Can't wait to dive into this. So, if I get the main and a variant, my main is the reader copy. Unless there's more hype on the main than there is on the reader copies. But anyways, so let's dive into this. NYX number 3, Ultimate Fallout number 4. Sorry for the glare. Actually, you know what? Let's take the bags off. Because I'd put them back in their bags because I was done recording. And then when I jumped into edit, microphone was significant feedback. I don't know why. It opted to use a different microphone. That's why it was feeding back. Anyways. So, my first 2 books that I've ever submitted to CGC all started because I was jumping back into the hobby sometime early last year, cataloging my books, trying to organize them. I actually have a database where I had a list, accessible list online that I could refer to. So, I mean, I came across these 2. Number 3, first appearance of X-23, Laura Kinney. That'll focus a bit. And first appearance of Miles Morales. Not facsimile. Anyways, I found out this was a pretty penny. If it were slabbed, and if it came back as a 998. The thing is, this is known because it's polybagged. It was sold polybagged, and there's a polybag crease that would like destroy the grade. So if you don't have that pressed out, you're not getting a 9.8. So I've always known about this guy out in Oshawa. Never thought to even consider having my books pressed or cleaned. But with all the feedback saying you need to press Ultimate Fallout 4, had to have it done. And took a shot and said, you know what? Let's go out, meet Kevin, the comic doctor. I'll link him down below. So he features like 2 shows. He does 2 shows. What's in the Press, and he does some live CGC unboxings when he receives them back from CGC. Kevin is an authorized CGC dealer, but right now what he does is he's not taking any more submissions, and because he's backlogged with all the volume that's been happening since the pandemic and all that hype surrounding comic books nowadays. And yeah, so I went out there last July actually, and I was so excited when I saw my books finally made their way to the top of the queue. And I saw my books on one of the episodes of What's in the Press. So I'll link those 2 videos, What's in the Press and the CGC unboxing. And definitely I'll link them down below, Instagram and YouTube, his YouTube page. and his website. So does amazing work. Amazing work. I can't put it into words how amazing his eye for detail is, and his integrity when it comes to pressing and cleaning books. Because if it doesn't need a press or a clean, he'll tell you to your face it doesn't need a press and clean, but he will send it off to CGC with the other books that you've submitted, which is great. It's great. There's no unnecessary pressing and cleaning if it doesn't need it, which is true. I mean, why would people submit stuff for a 9.8 pre-screen if it doesn't really need a press and a clean? Like, I mean, you submit a 9.8 pre-screen to CGC because it's already there. Doesn't need the press and the clean. Anyways, so let's start with, okay, I'm holding Ultimate Fallout. Like it's, anyways, I'll link the no, I'll put down below the market value, fair market value of these books based on the grades that I revealed to you. So first appearance of X-23. Bang. 9.6. Now I'm very happy with the 9.6. It should have come back a 9.8, but with one major flaw. That's scuff. The book was never creased, bent, folded, nothing. But that's a color breaking scuff. It's ridiculous. I got it like that, and I'm like, had to be a scratch or something, but it didn't even crease the book or nothing. So 9.6, still good value. From the last time I checked, I think this is going for roughly fair market value 900 US. Got this way back in the day, with my original comic shop out in Scarborough. Anyways, that's number one. Ready? Ultimate Fallout. Number 4, first appearance of Miles Morales. There. Bang. 9.8, baby. Let's go. Big silly. Anyways, that's the two books. I'm just totally ecstatic to have that. So if my mind serves me right, that's roughly 3.5, 4,000 US out of 9.8. Almost 5,000 Canadian, almost. I mean, there's plus or minus, give or take, anywhere from 3 to 4,000 US. That's what that's going for nowadays. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm actually considering sending the Sitting on a Tree story arc, where Miles and Gwen first kiss. So I might send out that whole story arc, get all of that slabbed, as they say. But anyways, that's my first ever submissions to CGC. And I told Kevin, you know what, send them out express, get them done, get them back. And yeah, so he invoiced me end of Feb. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, they're here. Sure enough, 2 weeks later, they're here. Well worth it. Came back 10 times what I paid to have them pressed, cleaned, and graded. So I'm happy about that. So leave a like if you've been with me through this whole video so far. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for staying. Hit that like, consider subscribing if you want to plug into more of my content. I don't just do comics, I do sneakers, kicks, collectibles, other collectibles. Me and my son will be doing a Lego build. I'll try and do a stream. Um, Still kind of new at that. Only did one live stream just as a, what the heck, let's do it. But yeah, stay tuned. Hit that like, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave a comment down below. That's what's up. And last but not least, hit up Kevin, the comic doctor out in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Does amazing work, but he's on a submission freeze right now. Probably for the next couple of months. So he'll let us know on his channel, on his YouTube channel. Check him out again. I'll probably hit a card tab link up top to his YouTube channel. Anyways, it's your boy Daryl, Undefined 424, saying peace out.